And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And looking at what we've seen from Philadelphia, what do you guys think?
You could really see the strategy coming in. Get the ball into the painted area.
And let me tell you, when you establish a physical edge, it gives you a mental edge too.
They've got Bam Adebayo, Kawhi Leonard out there with Trae Young, and it's Rivers in at the shooting guard position. He drops it from range. Santos has got 5.
Love to see that kind of activity. He just makes things happen.
Gordon outside. Jackson outside. This one for 3. Adebayo grabs the board.
That was a good possession. They got a clean look. The shot just didn't fall.
Here's Rivers. And the layup is good.
You can tell Leonard sees the whole floor, allowing him to set guys up well.
Philadelphia trails by 5. And here's Lowry. He's scoreless. Jackson outside. To the inside. And stolen by Adebayo. Here's Santos. Outside Young. Here's Leonard. No good. A bit long that time. Now Philadelphia with it. Lowry to pass to Embiid. And Embiid fires it home.
And that's how you orchestrate the offense. Lowry showing the vision and the unselfishness.
Here's Rivers, defended by Jackson, and they pick up 2. Rivers has got his second basket.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
And so it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over.
Yeah, Coach no doubt wants to use this timeout to review the matchups and maybe make some adjustments as well.
I'm sure all of the above is in order, and you can never be too content.
Down the court is your hype squad. Get loud and let them hear it. It's T-shirt time, everybody. Who wants one?
Martin, he's checked in for Philadelphia. Oubre comes in for Lowry. Now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second. Oubre finds Martin. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
That's his first.
Yeah, you never want to let...
And they're not happy with the call here. Coach has given the signal. He's going to use his challenge. Probably a good idea in such a close contest.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed even after the
Previous play is
a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look so the officials can be sure they get it right.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
The first one falls. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Young with it, still without a bucket. On the wing, Irving. Lets it go from deep. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
A capable shooter from distance. Give Kyrie space to fire, and he does not pass it up.
Jackson against Young. Jackson attacking. Philadelphia with another miss.
Ooh, might rush that one a little bit. Pretty clean look inside.
Irving with it. Checked by Gordon. And Irving gets it to go.
Great hustle there from Kyrie in the paint, outworking the defense and finding a quality look.
Jackson surveying the D. Here's Oubre into the lane. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. Philadelphia shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. That free throw misses. Some changes for Philadelphia. Paul George comes in for Gordon, and it's Maxey in for Jackson. He hits the second from the line. Second quarter play, almost 3 minutes gone here. DeRozan passes to Young. A chance to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Philadelphia trails by 7. Here's Oubre. The kick out to Maxey. Sinks it from distance. Maxey's got 5 points.
Now that's confidence right there. This is when you know Maxey is feeling it.
DeRozan outside. Irving for 3. He buries it from 3.
He can really stroke it from deep. You have to keep better tabs on him.
And so it's Maxey who brings up the ball for Philadelphia. Pass to Embiid. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Getting up and finishing. Maxey leaving no doubt.
Talking about Tyrese Maxey, Grant, here's a guy who's improved every year.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, from averaging 8 as a rookie to 26 points during his breakout 4th year, Maxey has added to his game every offseason and turned himself into an elite scorer.
Now here's Maxey. 7 points in the game. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, B.A.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team. DeRozan against Martin. Aldridge misses.
Just enough resistance to force the miss. Barely. That's one he'll generally make.
Pass to George. Oubre against Irving. Again gets it to go. He can't miss. 5 for 5.
As soon as Irving gets going, well, good luck trying to slow him. Looking flat out dominant right now.
Martin with the ball. Now Aldridge defending. Here we go, one-on-one. 6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Can't connect from 14. Philadelphia trails by 8. Pass to George. Down low. Maxey against DeRozan. And he gets it to go. Maxey's got 9 points now in the quarter.
Found some space to get off the mid-range, and he'll do damage from there if you let him.
The 3. And that'll do it for the first half of play. The Thunder, they lead by 6. And time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow on 2K Sports. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. It's been a clinic out there by Bam Adebayo.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
You love guys who can get their shots within the flow of the offense.
Oubre is at the 2 with George playing the 3. Martin slides in at the 4 with Embiid in the pivot. And it's Maxey in at the 1 spot. That's the group for Nick Nurse getting going here in the second half. And the foul on the shot. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. An MVP in this league, Richard, Joel Embiid. Is there any way to slow this guy down?
The answer, no, B.A. There is no way to slow him down. He's got the unique ability of size, skill, athleticism. You name it, he's got it.
Both shots good from the strike. Now Gilgeous-Alexander. No points yet. Right wing. 16 feet out. Santos, good. Here's Maxey. Outside Oubre. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Asar Thompson. That's foul number 2 for him.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
So it's Philadelphia now. They trail by 6. Pass to Embiid. Here's Martin. Three-pointer, no good. Martin's gone 1 for 3 on the night. Here's the 3. Rebound by Philadelphia. Embiid's got 4 rebounds now. And here's Martin. From the stripe. He's off on that one. Martin's gone 1 for 4 from the field. Over to the wing. Adebayo from long range. Here's Aldridge. It's good. Aldridge has got his second basket of the game.
Remarkable effort level from Aldridge. He understands how to create second chance opportunities.
Pass to Martin. Back to Maxey. To the paint. Here's Embiid. Thompson pulls it in. Here's Santos. He's got 7. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. It's going to go on Paul George. That one misses.
At the line for the away team, Thompson. 2 shots.
And he's good on the second. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Maxey passes to George. From behind the arc. Nails it from 3. George has got himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And Kenny Atkinson has called a timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. George has gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Irving. Here's Adebayo. Basket is good. Nice setup from Irving. Adebayo's got 15 points.
And once Bam gets the ball inside, the bucket is almost guaranteed. He's a serious producer in the paint.
To the middle. Here's Oubre. And it's blocked by Irving. Here's Adebayo. And finished off by Adebayo.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, when you hustle on the break like he does, good things tend to happen.
Now here's Embiid. 10 points for him. And there's a whistle. That'll belong to Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That'll be a second foul of the game. Gordon, he's checked in for Philadelphia. Embiid finds Martin. Outside Maxey. Embiid, a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Just 5 on the clock. And Embiid throws it down.
It's near impossible trying to guard Embiid in the pick and roll. He's just so clever.
Leonard outside from deep three-point land. Joel Embiid with the board. Embiid's got rebound number 5 here tonight. For 3, Maxey. Adebayo grabs the board. Adebayo's got 4 rebounds in the game. Pass to Irving. Lets the 3 fly. Hey, he's now 6 for 6. He is cooking right now.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
Yeah, and you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
And timeout is called by Nick Nurse. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. How about Bam Adebayo? What an impact he's making.
They know they need to change things up and do it quickly. They cannot allow him to keep running wild.
Changes for Philadelphia. Andre Drummond is checked in for Embiid. Martin comes in for Martin. And it's Jackson in for Oubre. Jackson, the pass to Martin. Philadelphia with another miss. DeRozan up top. He's guarded by Martin. Pass to Rivers. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a three-point play.
That's his first personal foul.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw.
At the line for the away team, Doc Rivers. At the line for one.
Here's Maxey. He's got 11. Pass to Drummond. Back to Maxey. Three-pointer. Philadelphia with another miss. Jackson against Adebayo. Out to the right wing. The three. Hits the three-pointer. Santos has got 10.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Yeah, not just an impressive showing on offense, but on defense as well, executing their game plan perfectly.
7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. For three, Maxey. And it's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander with the rebound. Maxey's gone 1 for 4 from distance. DeRozan for three. Rebound by Philadelphia. Drummond's got 4 rebounds now. Can they get it? No good. Misses at the buzzer. And here at the end of the third, it's a double-digit ball game. The Thunder leading by 17. And don't go away. We'll be back in a few moments. It'll be the fourth quarter of basketball coming up next. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Serving it up on a platter, that is a beautiful dish. And 2 teammates on the same page, woo.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. We've got Kawhi Leonard, also Thompson out there. Trae Young out there with Bam Adebayo. And it's Rivers in at the 2 guard.
Lowry doesn't have much fear when it comes to drawing contact. All he's worried about is putting up points on the board.
Lowry taking 2 shots.
And the second free throw is good. Here's Young. Adebayo passes to Thompson. That one falls.
Good work down low. I mean, I like how confident Thompson is from this area.
And so Lowry will bring it up for the 76ers. It's an 18-point game. Inside. Here's Martin. That's good. And so Lowry with the assist.
He finds a shooter in motion and is confident he can thread him with the lead pass. Well done.
Here's Young. Out to Thompson. Pass to Leonard. There's the three. Sinks the tray.
And he's a selective three-point shooter. Kawhi only takes them if he feels he has a good look.
Leonard's gone 1 of 3 from distance. Gordon, the pass to Embiid. Back to Gordon. Down low. High arcing shot. Count that bucket.
Maybe they've been going to him a little too much. Now he's having a great game, but his team is losing, and that is all that matters.
Leonard for 3. Rebound by Philadelphia. Embiid's got 6 rebounds in the game. To the inside. Strong finish by Embiid.
So much strength from Embiid. It would take a special defender to slow him down.
Leonard outside. Fires the 3. Hits the trifecta. Leonard's got 6 in the quarter.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
And so it's Nick Nurse calling timeout here. No doubt he's going to utilize the opportunity to make sure they're all on the same page here. Big group substitution here for Philadelphia. Martin, he's checked in for Martin. Paul George comes in for Gordon. Oubre, he's checked in for Jackson. And it's Maxey in for Lowry. Philadelphia trails by 18. Maxey passes to George. 3-pointer. And there's the foul. It's on Joel Embiid. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul.
George has gone 1 of 3 shooting so far. From the arc. Santos can't get it to go. Santos has gone 4 of 10 here. Oubre with it. Picked up by DeRozan. Oubre can't hit. Oubre's gone just 1 for 4 so far. Here's Santos. Yes, great play by DeRozan to set him up. DeRozan's got 3 assists now in this one.
It's almost like he had a bird's eye view of the court. DeRozan always knows where his teammates are.
Now here's Martin. There's a screen. Pass to George. Five on the clock. From outside the arc. Drops in the 3.
Such a pure score. If George finds his shot, it's almost as good as in.
Here's Santos. George defending. Back to Aldridge. DeRozan outside. On the wing, Irving. Pass to Santos. Shoots over George. Santos can't get it to go. Philadelphia trails by 17. And it's LaMarcus Aldridge with the foul. That'll be a second foul of the game.
That's his second personal foul. Second team foul.
Shoots off the step back. George, good. George has got 5 points in the quarter.
With how good PG-13's jumper is, that is an easy make.
And Kenny Atkinson has called a timeout. He was quite emphatic, demanding the timeout, clearly wanting to address strategy with his team. We've got 1:48 left in the final quarter. Santos. And that one's drained from the low block. Santos has got 9 points now in the second half.
And they just continue to attack, even late in the game, while they're up big.
If you want to be great, you have to have that killer instinct.
Aldridge pulls down the board. Aldridge has got 4 rebounds now. To the paint. And Embiid with the block.
The timing on the rejection, Embiid's feel for when to go after blocks is ridiculous.
Martin, and he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
He's undersized for a 4, but his hops level the playing field.
Gilgeous-Alexander from outside. Sends it home from 3-point land. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his first 3 points of the game. Martin outside. Here's Maxey. Count it. That's his 6th field goal in 12 tries. 58 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Adebayo finds Aldridge. The rebound by Maxey. Drives to the hoop. Thompson with the block.
What you love about Thompson is his versatility at both ends of the floor. He's even able to block shots like that.
Some changes for Philadelphia. Pass to Council. Now here's Martin. There's a screen. Here's Council. 6 to shoot. Here's Drummond. From 8 feet away. Drops it in. 26 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. No need to shoot. This one is done.
Yes, they've got to be happy with tonight's effort.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, and the layup falls.
Yeah, and Gilgeous-Alexander is a fighter, someone that challenges the defense and bullies his way through contact.
And so it's a victory for the road team in this one. To walk into enemy territory and deliver a performance like that, that says a lot about this squad.
They really came in looking confident and didn't let anything shake them. This is what a dominant team looks like.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Richard Jefferson, this is Brian Anderson, thanking you for watching the NBA presented by 2K Sports. And time now to introduce our player of the game, Bam Adebayo. Welcome, everybody, to another presentation of the NBA live on 2K Sports. With Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce is our reporter. Looking at the starting five for Boston. Tatum is the 4 with Porzingis at center. Drew Holiday out there with Derek White. And it's Brown in at the small forward position. Bam Adebayo is out there with LaMarcus Aldridge. Then it's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Then it's Ausar Thompson. And it's Santos in at the 3, the small forward. Tip-off goes to the Celtics. Pass to White. Outside Tatum. Oh, he got him with a pump fake, but he couldn't finish. Here we go. The 3 from Thompson. And it's Jason Tatum with a rebound. Pass to Holiday. Can't hit that one. Ooh, some solid defense from Gilgeous-Alexander. Adebayo passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. And Porzingis with the block.
That reach of Porzingis is just outrageous. I mean, I love when he uses it on defense to stifle shooters.
It's his first trip to the line. And the first one at the line is good.
Taking 2 shots.
And he makes both free throws.
He's making the most of every trip to the line, providing for his team.
Porzingis against Adebayo. Comes up empty down low.
Boy, that defense smothered him in there. Love the intensity.
Here's Brown. Santos pulls it in. Thompson against White. And it's Thompson that time on the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Good work down low. I mean, I like how confident Thompson is from this area.
And it's Holiday with the ball for Boston. Outside White. Brown scanning the floor. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
This is why you put the ball in his hands. An accurate pass hitting a moving target.
Here's Thompson. It's hauled in by White. Boston on offense. And the first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. In transition, here they come. Here's Santos. They get it again. Adebayo. The three from Aldridge. Adebayo passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Santos. 5 to shoot. The three from Thompson. Buries it from 3. Thompson's got 5.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Thompson's gone 1 for 2 from the three-point line. First quarter of basketball. Just over 2.5 minutes played so far. Porzingis with it. He's covered by Aldridge. Porzingis against Aldridge. Yep, that one goes.
Defenses struggle with Porzingis in the paint. I mean, he's able to shoot right over most defenders.
Pass to Adebayo. And finished off by Adebayo.
He may give up a little size, but has the bounce to hold his own.
A minute 58 left in the first quarter here. And Joe Mazzulla has called timeout. He wants to review the game plan.
All right, let's go to the court. Come on and get loud for your Breakers Dance Crew.
Boston making a switch here. Pritchard's checked in. .157 left now in the first quarter. Oh, he goes up high for the two-handed slam.
Well, he wanted to let us know that he's got some bounce to his game now. White rising up with ease to send that one home.
Pass to Holiday. Uses the glass on the layup.
That's a textbook example of how to move the ball. Boy, you got to love that action.
Outside White. The three from DeRozan. Can't get it to drop. Boston leading by 3. Here's Holiday. Buries it down low. 1:11 left to play in the first quarter. And it's Adebayo. Oh, wow! Oh,
Watch out below.
big finish.
Yeah, his eyes opened wide. Adebayo knew he had a chance to do something special.
And here's White. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. Outside Holiday. The 15-footer. Leonard pulls down the board. Grant, they could attempt a 2 for 1 here.
They could. The key here is a good look.
Puts up a 3. Gets the 3 to fall.
Leonard scores at all 3 levels. He's a threat anywhere on the floor.
So it's Boston now. 30 seconds left to play in the first. Here's Pritchard. No points so far. And here's Brown for 3. It's hauled in by White. Here's Rivers. Pass to DeRozan. Launches a three. Can't get it to go, making him 0 for 2. Got a piece of it. And stolen by Adebayo. Moving it up. The finish! And finished off by Adebayo.
Great teamwork on that drive, punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. The Thunder leading by just 2. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in a moment. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. And from what we've seen here from the home team, what's your take so far?
Well, clearly they played well in the first period because of their selfless attitude.
Yeah, and you know, so many of their hoops came off an assist, which is a good sign of ball movement and sharing that ball.
Bam Adebayo is out there with Kawhi Leonard. Then it's Trae Young, and it's Rivers in at the 2. And for Boston, it's Tatum at the 4 with Horford at the 5. Then there's Peyton Pritchard, and it's Springer in at the 2 spot. Rivers knocks down the triple.
Hey, when Rivers is knocking down three-pointers consistently, this team goes to another level.
Here's Pritchard, guarded by Young. Horford outside. Pass to Tatum from deep. And Tatum buries it from long distance.
You gotta respect the response from Tatum. I mean, this guy just loves to compete.
There's the triple. Nails it from beyond the arc. Rivers has got 6 in the quarter.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Here's Pritchard. Still no points. Pass to Tatum. Fires from deep. And again, Boston with the triple.
Well, I like how Tatum had his hands up and ready to go on that catch and shoot. Well done.
Leonard for 3. Boston pulls it in. Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Denied by Adebayo. Here's Santos. He hits the back iron and sinks it. Oh, wow, guys, this does not look good. We've got an injury here.
Yeah, so tough. I mean, guys, I feel bad for him and the whole team. I hope it's not as bad as it looks.
Yeah, absolutely. Of course, this is why you build out your depth as best you can. I mean, you just never know when injuries might show up.
Jaylen Brown, he's checked in for Boston. And Joe Mazzulla has called timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here.
On the court is your hype squad.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter. Here's Horford, and Horford powers it home.
How about Horford showing you that he knows a little bit about elevation? Big fella bouncing to the rack.
Pass to Santos. Let's go with a 3. Gets the 3 ball to go. Santos has got 5 points now this quarter.
Oh, what a smart pass that time by Aldridge.
Boston trails by 5. Stolen by Thompson. He's all alone, and the slam dunk by Thompson.
Flying high, Asar Thompson. I wish I still had hops like that.
Thompson's gone 3 for 5 shooting from the floor. Outside Holiday. Fires the 3. Thompson pulls it in. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Young finds DeRozan. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Outside Holiday. Pass to Brown. For 3. And he can't get that one.
That's a look he couldn't pass up. He just couldn't get it to go.
Aldridge outside. Thompson scanning the floor. Now here's Young. Takes the three. Holiday grabs the miss. Out to the right wing. Here's Pritchard. Again, the miss by Boston. 1:49 left to play in the first half. To the middle. Here's Thompson. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point.
Hey, they've got a nice, comfortable lead here, fellas. Might as well keep it simple. Do it a plain, simple one-hander, just like pound cake.
Here's Pritchard. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Again, the miss by Boston. Holiday against Thompson. Pass to Aldridge. Outside Young. The three is up. Boston pulls it in. Outside Holiday to halt the run. It's deflected. Thompson against Brown. And he makes it. Thompson's got 11.
One way to beat good defense, use that double clutch.
51 seconds left to play in the second quarter. Here's Brown. Thompson pulls it in. Pass to Aldridge. Here's Santos. Off target from outside. And so it's Brown with it. He brings it up for Boston. 11-point game. Horford for three. Thompson pulls it in. Thompson's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Santos. Off the mark there with a three. Santos has got 1 3-pointer tonight so far in 4 tries. And Brown with the stuff.
The athletic Brown with a big-time slam. You got to defend him better than this.
And it's DeRozan missing. Here's Pritchard. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. So we conclude the first half. The Thunder up 9. Stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started. And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Nice game. Great performance by Asar Thompson.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of it.
All right, let's get an update on Jason Tatum from Allie LaForce. What'd you find out, Allie?
Thanks. I got some news from Boston's head athletic trainer. It's a broken forearm, about the worst outcome they could have imagined. Every moment is looking painful, and this is going to be a lengthy recovery. Brian, that wraps things up for now.
Okay, thanks for the update. Good to get that information. Now we know how things are coming along, Grant.
That's true. It's the uncertainty factor with injuries that can be so hard to handle.
And, you know, for him, just watching his teammates unable to contribute, that's really a helpless feeling.
On the court right now for the Celtics, we've got Kristaps Porzingis, Derek White out there with Jaylen Brown. Then there's Peyton Pritchard, and it's Holiday in at the shooting guard position. Now here's Porzingis. A little mid-range shot is up. Oh, Porzingis getting it done inside.
At this distance, Kristaps Porzingis is more than comfortable. I mean, he's got such a nice high release and a really soft, beautiful touch.
Takes a 13-footer. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron.
Sometimes it's simple. Put the ball in the hands of your scorers and let them do what they do best.
And Joe Mazzulla calls timeout here. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. If you're just joining us, we've played just over a minute here in the third. Outside Holiday, the 3-ball. Counted from distance. Holiday's got 7 points in the game.
This isn't a shot Holiday will pass up. He's a reliable three-point shooter. So good at getting to his spots and then cashing in, making the game look easy.
Boston trails by 8. Pass to Pritchard. Outside White. To the right side. Here's Porzingis. Plenty of space. Knocks down the 18-footer. Porzingis has got 4 points now in the quarter.
I think you've got to run Porzingis off of his shots. I mean, you can't let him get comfortable because he'll knock him down.
Rivers, good.
That is super efficient, getting in deep and then taking advantage.
Rivers has gotten all 3 of his shots to fall. 3 for 3. Here's Pritchard. Yet to see a basket. Brown, a screen on Allen. Here's White. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow.
An outstanding defender at his position. Allen works hard to come up with these blocks. Great idea to pull up and take the transition 3 there. The D was in position to block his path to the hoop if he took it inside.
Now here's Porzingis. Porzingis. Impeccable timing from Porzingis. Nice.
Woo, hard work creating the second chance opportunity.
Adebayo passes to Lillard. Back to Adebayo. For 3, Allen. Porzingis grabs the board. Porzingis has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Well, Clark, Lillard's scoring isn't what it once was, but he's still a major threat from outside.
He sure is. I tell you what, he's got such great range and such command of the ball in his body. He can get the shot he wants more times than not. And he's actually gotten better, I think, when he's working off the ball. You still have to be very much aware of where Damian Lillard is when he's on the court. Tell you what, doesn't matter whether he's on the move or standing still, Leonard is a flat-out laser shooter.
White can't hit. Allen on the wing, defended by Brown. And finished off by Adebayo.
High-value assist there, finding him inside for the finish.
Here's White. 6 points for him. And Joe Mazzulla calls timeout here. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. How about Bam Adebayo? What an impact he's making.
He's really taking it to him inside. They got to find a way to slow him down.
It's time for the dance day. If you see someone on the big three, and you know what to do,
Tillman's checked in for Boston. Horford comes in for White.
substitution on the court.
Pass to Holiday. Ooh, poked away. 1:11 left in the third. Lets it fly. Boston pulls it in. Holiday's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Brown. From 10 feet away. And that one's long. Horford's gone 1 for 3 on the night. To the wing, right side. Here's Santos. Yes, and a nice assist from Aldridge. Aldridge has got 4 assists in the game.
Aldridge keeps his head up and his options open. He's a team-oriented guy with a good basketball IQ. Excellent pass.
Now here's Holiday. He's got 7. Pritchard. That one's off. Still out of sync. Here's Adebayo. Score that basket. His 8th out of 9 shots here today.
And just an effective offensive talent. Adebayo plays so hard, and that's really what drives his game.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Horford outside. Back to Brown. Fires from the line. Adebayo grabs the board.
It's obvious they're becoming frustrated. Nothing seems to be going their way.
You know, guys, no denying it's been a rough patch here. I think they've got to run whatever is best in their playbook to get a good shot.
At the end of the third quarter, a huge lead. This one may have already been decided. The Thunder delivering the blowout. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the fourth quarter gets underway. Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Kawhi Leonard out there with Thompson. Then it's Kyrie Irving. Then it's Bam Adebayo. And it's Young in at point guard. Leonard against Horford. A good look from Brown. With nobody on him, he buries that jumper.
And check out the handles from Brown. Just carving up the defense like a Thanksgiving turkey.
Outside Irving. Leonard against Horford. Leonard passes to Adebayo. Misses the three. Boston trails by 20. Pass to Springer. Back to Pritchard. Here's Springer. Fires it. And Young pulls it down. Leonard finds Adebayo. And Adebayo slams it in.
What a confident dunk by Adebayo. He knows there's little the defense can do once he's elevated.
Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Drew Holiday's checked in for Springer.
Checking in for the away team, number 4, Drew Holiday.
Horford passes to Brown. From deep three-point range, sinks it. What range from downtown. Brown's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Not the best three-point shooter in the league, but he's got enough skill that you can't just let him fire it up.
Irving looking around. Pass to Adebayo. Thompson outside. And here's Irving. Tried to come right back with a three of his own, but it's no good. Kick out to Brown.
Hurts to see that kind of mistake. Coach is going to be on him about that one.
And we've got a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. He is not messing around, calling them into the huddle. Boston with some changes. Kristaps Porzingis, he's checked in for Tillman, and Derek White subbed in for Horford. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. And that one's good. Gilgeous-Alexander.
And the D can't allow Gilgeous-Alexander to get this positioning, because once he does, he makes you pay.
Outside White. Back to Pritchard. Pass to Porzingis. Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency. Porzingis has gone 5 of 6 in field goal attempts tonight. DeRozan against Brown. DeRozan passes to Lillard. Pure from three-point range.
So effective in the catch and shoot is Lillard. You give him an inch, and he's taking much more than that.
Pass to Holiday. Porzingis in the post. He's covered by Aldridge. White looking it over. Clock at 6. the ball's knocked loose. Back to Porzingis. Now here's Brown. And it's all from three-point range. Aldridge finds DeRozan. No good on the three. Lillard against White. And it's Porzingis off the drive.
You know, whenever White sees an open teammate, he's getting the ball to him right away. No hesitation.
Lillard outside. On the wing, DeRozan. Takes a three. Good. And it's Lillard who picks up the assist.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on him.
Holiday's gotten 3 of his 8 shots to go. Aldridge down low. Working on Porzingis. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Santos. Uses the glass to finish the layup. 1:05 left in the fourth quarter here. White, the pass to Pritchard. Here's White. And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
Here's Rivers. Good work there as it goes.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
Holiday against Irving. Brown passes to Porzingis. Shoots over Young. And Porzingis gets it to go on the assist by Brown.
Porzingis aggressive and effective tonight from start to finish. Coach is smiling all night long.
Out to Leonard. On the wing, Irving. Back to Allen. Jacks up a three. Unable to get that one. And so they get the victory here at home. They didn't have too many problems tonight.
They didn't. Just a tremendous team effort. Once they had that big lead, they were not going to let the visitors back into the game.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Clark Kellogg, this is Brian Anderson thanking you all for tuning in tonight. And now, time for our player of the game, Bam Adebayo.